in the light middleweight division, and we pick up the action in round 4. Boom, boom, I said earlier that I thought that McCown may have broken his nose on one of those punches from Robert Harris, and I'm almost willing to go back and say that again. If he hasn't, I tell you what, he won't be breathing out of it real well tomorrow morning.
No, I would agree with you. I mean, the shot he's been getting from Harris, I mean, how can a nose can take that kind of punch?
And there was a lot of blood flow in the 3rd round in what is a pretty close fight right now. Harris on your left, McCown on the right. McCown doubles up on a combination. Wild right hook that missed.
Roy McCown seems to have a Ross Scott type chin, the type chin that Ross Scott used to have, where he could just take a tremendous amount of punishment.
Speaking of Ross Scott, that's yet to come. McCown with an attempt at a little bit of a back fist.
They're both tired.
There's a good right hand by McCown. And Harris now on his horse a little bit more to try to move around the ring and get away from some of those punches. He throws a big overhand right, and that connected.
McCown just came back with a brutal right hand of his own, trying to throw a front kick in there, and I think Truman Irving's going to warn him for trying to do a knee attack.
Take a point this time, but that is your only warnings you're going to get from this point on. Okay? Very serious.
I really think that McCown was trying to do an in-close Brad Hefton type front kick. I don't really believe he was trying to drive his knee in, but it was awful close.
You heard Truman Irving, the referee, say that's a very serious warning. I'm not going to take a point this time, but you definitely won't get another warning on that. Less than a half minute to go in the 4th round. McCown inside, battering away at Harris, and Harris trying to fight off the ropes. Short punches from both fighters now, both dead tired, and McCown's head snapped back again.
I don't care what they say, Brad. That McCown, he's a tough cookie. I mean,
here from Rockford, Illinois to lose. Well, let's find out who's going to win and who's going to lose. 1 round to go.
Ben Kiker in his corner had mentioned to me earlier that Harris had been awfully sick with the flu about 2 weeks before the fight. He had been in good shape prior to that, but it looks like he could have lost some of his conditioning while he had the virus.
There's a good left hand. Good straight left hand by McCown, but Harris fights right back out of it. Every time you think one of these fighters has the upper hand, the other one makes a comeback, Boomer.
You know, Brad, I agree with you. Here it is now. I think it's a slip.
It could have been a delayed knockdown then, or he could have had himself off balance, but Truman Irving saw him go down as a result of the force of the blow, so we'll have to see on the replay how that looks.
Second time McCown in the fight's taken an 8 count, but look at him come back on Harris. Final round. Will it last to the end of the round? Now Harris goes down. And I think they're going to give Harris the standing 8. Yes, they are.
Well, I don't know about that one.
That could have been a similar kind of thing. Harris was on his way down from a slip, and the blow landed. So technically, you do call that a knockdown. How the judges call it is a different story.
Harris didn't look like he was arguing much with Truman Irving on the call, and now he battles back with combinations. And McCown is cut under both eyes. About a minute to go in a very, very exciting 5-rounder. McCown tagged again by a right hand from Harris, but he keeps right on coming in. Less than a half minute. Who's going to be able to weather the storm here?
Well, I tell you, Joe, I hate to be a judge on this one.
Crowd giving a standing ovation to Robert Harris and Roy McCown.
No sisters in that ring.
Maybe it's going to go the distance. Harris really hurt at the bell. That might have won it for McCown.
I think so.
Crowd on his wild here.
Crowd is going wild at the NECI Convention Center, and both corners think they've won the fight. Well, I'm one of many who's on the edge of my chair here in Akron wondering who won this 5-round light middleweight bout. Let's find out. Dave Dysert, our ring announcer, has the decision. Dave?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a majority decision. Judge Willis scores the fight 48 and a half Harris, 48 and a half for McCown. Judge Sherman scores the fight 97 and a half Harris, 97 and a half McCown. 47. I'm sorry. Judge Lentz scores this fight 47 and a half McCown. 48 for our winner, Robert Harris.
This fight came down to a half a point. Could be one punch, could be one kick. Robert Harris wins it by majority decision by 1/2 a point. More punches and kicks coming up. More PKC action from Akron after this.